Morning, everyone. Oh, good evening to anyone who's watching. Sorry for the... I'm not going to do my start. You know the reason why. But, yeah. What a kick to the balls, huh? Just... I thought I'd come in and do my initial thoughts. Because I won't be here during the weekend, and I'm actually busy this weekend. So I've got half an hour before I start work. And then after that, I am flat chat busy until Sunday night. So I thought I'd come in here and say my initial thoughts. Right now, I'm actually just devastated. Like, you just knew this was coming. The writing was always on the wall, but I always had hope that something, that they might do something about this. For people who haven't found out yet, I'll go through the official thing right now. Early this morning, Australian time, or late evening, Thursday night or Thursday during the day, AMG released an update for X-Wing and Armada. I actually found out this morning. I woke up this morning seeing this official update, believing it was. I didn't see any other news from other people talking about things. I just saw the first thing I did see was the AMG update, and I was thinking, oh, beautiful, they're going to talk about the restock issues that they were having. But that wasn't to be the case. This was the news from AMG today, and I'll just transfer you for those people who aren't aware. So an update on X-Wing, a Star Wars X-Wing, Star Wars Armada. After a long and careful consideration, we are here today to announce the end of development of Star Wars X-Wing and Star Wars Armada. We are grateful for the community's passionate engagement and support. Over the past few years, rising product costs, global manufacturing and pandemic-related challenges have been increasingly difficult to produce high-quality pre-painted miniatures, which ultimately led to our decision to end development. I think I'm... Although development is ending, we are not stepping away from these games entirely. Atomic Mass Games will continue to support tournaments and organise play for both games, with OP kits to be found at your local shops, culminating in the Open Worlds Championship at Adepticon in March 2025. Thank you for your continued support and dedication. And that was it. That was the news that we got. And my initial thoughts, I'm actually heartbroken. It's, as I said, everyone saw this coming. This was coming. It was basically the analogy of someone cocking his leg, about to kick you in the balls. And he's like, yep, no, it's fine. He's not going to kick me in the balls. And now, this morning, they let that kick go and kicked me in the balls. So yeah, I'm absolutely heartbroken. It's just, and the BS that comes out of that statement of, it's just absolute dribble coming from him. Absolute fucking dribble. Rising product costs, global manufacturing and pandemic related. Everything's going up. The cost of living is always going up. Everything is going up. It's just, I think it's the case of AMG never wanted this stuff. They never had anything wanted to do with it. Especially with Armada. Like X-Wing, they kind of changed a couple of things here and there. And then at the end, they're like, well, we're more interested in non-painted products. This is now thing. See you later. And they finally decided to actually come clean. I give them that for coming clean instead of just keep stringing us along with that announcement they did a couple of years back. But yeah, it was just it's a bit of a shock. Again, I'm still in a bit of a shock. I can't even write anything at the moment. I've seen people on the forums write some beautiful things, and I'm don't get me wrong, I'm I'm happy for I love the game, and I'm happy for the moments that's created for me. Especially, I'll talk to one right now, because I was actually going to talk about some of the great moments that I've created because of these two games. Not just Armada itself. X-Wing was the start, the catalyst, the starting point, the spark, that lit the fuse of my tabletop gaming. And it all led up to my first store championship win. So this thing here, this is one of my biggest prized possessions, this store championship win. This was my first ever major win at a tournament. For me, growing up, especially in Australia, it's a very sport-orientated country. Everyone who's sport-orientated are the ones who are celebrated the most. They're the ones who get awards, scholarships, everything. Like it's very sport-related. Like if you're not into sports, then what are you doing with your life type scenario. So for me, I was never I had rows of medals or anything like that, rows of prizes or anything like that. I never, it was never one of those things I kind of achieved to get in my life. And for me to win store champs and actually hang something up and say I won this, it was a great achievement. I was so proud of myself. Instead of winning some kind of arbitrary sport award of some sort, here is an award that I won because I played a game. So that was one of my greatest achievements in X-Wing, and also the other greatest thing is the community itself. I've been traveling all over Australia and even to the US to play Armada and X-Wing, and I've met some beautiful, great friends that I would have never met in my whole life because of this game, and I'm very grateful for all the people that I've met, that I've ran into, and we had some fun playing games, and that cannot be replicated, especially how big X-Wing and Armada is compared to anything else there is. There's if you think of Warhammer, yeah, that's big. You got Magic, that's big, but apart from those two big games, what other big game brings everyone around and plays these games? There isn't. These were the games. Yeah, okay, they got Legion, they got Shatterpoint, but I just see that Shatterpoint's going to fail miserably after this. After ripping the main base of players, people aren't going to trust AMG anymore, and this is the reason why. So I'm kind of in this state of shock at the moment. As I said, it was coming. They ripped all this product away, and to think that this is fine, it wasn't going to be fine. So yeah, and again, it all started with Asmodee giving it to AMG. That was really the catalyst of, well, this is it. You kind of really saw what was happening there. Again, there's nothing against Atomic Mass Games. I get what they're trying to say and do, and you can always point your finger and tell people off. Why'd you do this, Atomic Mass Games? And I understand you can be angry. I'm angry too. I'm as I said, I'm in this weird. I'm upset, angry, all these emotions coming through me right now about the game. But you can. It's basically Asmodee shifting the cards and then firing the Armada production team. How could a game recover from firing its developers from the ones that know the game, and they say, it's okay, it'll be fine. It's and what is again, and you look at what AMG has done for Armada itself. They have done no physical product. They've done 2 rapid reinforcements. They've done a store champs kit and one OP kit. That's it. That's all they've done for Armada, and of course grand tournaments that they've just kind of, here's leftover world surprises, enjoy. So yeah, hi Robert. You know, we always knew it was coming. We always knew it was coming. It was, as I said, the guy AMG had their leg, you know, cocked, ready to kick us in the balls, and today they decided to let that go and hit us right there. And as I said, I can't really put anything into words today. I just wanted to go live right now to get my initial thoughts. As I said, I'll be away this weekend. I probably would have done something more structured and a bit more thoughtful. But as I said, I've got other commitments that I've kind of signed myself up to, because I kind of knew that Armada was kind of drying up. So I thought they would send X-Wing and Armada to another company. Asmodee, again, a lot of things they could have done, they said no. And to this, the rubbish they put on to that statement there, it's absolute rubbish. You know, you got people trying to buy a Venator right now that is on eBay. And the bid the bid that was on that picture, it was $400 US. $400 US. To say that there is no, you know, you can't mark up these things, I think people would pay for it still. It's just ridiculous to say that costs are an issue when you can produce the cost, you can raise the price double, and people will still pay for it. It's the most bullshit response that I've ever seen, and the community has given AMG all these ideas they could have used, and this is what we get. So yeah, and especially for Armada players right now, that, you know, we've been riding this AMG, you know, kind of we'll waiting kind of this waiting predicament and get nothing out of it. That's probably the thing that hurts the most right now. I knew it was coming, but I wanted to be hopeful that it wasn't the case. I wanted to give him a chance. I'm not that kind of person that goes and starts. Well, I used to be. I still do sometimes, but I want to give him a chance. I wanted to give him a chance. So, look, I hope it goes. I just don't see it going somewhere else. I wish it did. Like, to me right now, it's all about the community and how we recover this game. It's more about how the community responds, how we decide to continue the game in our own separate ways. I think it's a bit too early to talk about homebrew and legacy stuff right now for Armada. I know X-Wing's already started doing that, but right now I think it's more of let's process the information, and because what will happen, and people will go on different tangents and probably not get the point of what's happening there. So I think let's get some time to process the information. I'm still in a state of shock, but knowing that this was coming, but I'm still gutted. I'm still angry. I just don't know how to express my feelings before, but I thought I'd come out live right now and say something about it. Will I stop the channel or stop production? No, I'll continue on. I'll still play Armada. I will still play casual X-Wing at the store. There is no stopping me. It's just, how do you get people to come and play? Like, I can be up for playing a game, but if someone says what's the future for me, and doesn't come, I need another person across the side of the board of me to play. So right now I can spruik it. I can say, hey, come play Armada with me, but it's the other person on the other side that I'm more concerned about. And I've always championed the community, and I always done my best for the community to keep the game popular. Yeah, AMG killed X-Wing at the moment too, probably. Yeah, of course. I totally agree. And you know, you can point a lot of things to AMG, but in the end of the day, it was Asmodee who decided to give away, to basically give AMG the X-Wing and Armada license over to them, and then of course get rid of the FFG staff that knew the product, not offering jobs or even doing some kind of compromise for those people. That was kind of the death knell there. As I was saying, it's more, I was always there to support the community, and I'm always there to support the community, but without kits, without then that's the other thing. They don't really talk about reprinting products, which I presume they are finishing, because there was, I remember, it says I remember seeing something that they were kind of finishing up on, because if you go to the Asmodee store, they kind of stopped producing stuff. I can't remember if someone in the chat can tell me where it was where they said they were kind of buy the stuff up before it goes. Because they're not. They said they're supporting organised play till next year. Right now, where's the organised play apart from the GTs? That's the other thing too. That it just I laugh when they say the organised play. There hasn't been organised play for Armada since the store champ kits. To say that you're still, supporting organised play is just a laugh. So it's not a goodbye. It's not a see you later. It's a bit of, let's process this information. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens next, I think is the best kind of view we can kind of see happening here. As I said, I've got plastic. AMG can't come to my house and take it away from me. I will continue playing it. It's really sad how they've just kind of let it go, and the information that they give that's the excuse. You knew it's just absolute rubbish. So that's it for me, guys. As I said, I'll continue. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. I'll continue still streaming. I'll continue playing Armada. I'll still be doing my stuff here. I've got to kick going now. I start work in about 4 minutes time. So it's Friday morning here in Australia, and I've got to get to work. Lucky for me, I work from home. But for you guys, don't give up hope. Don't give up gaming. Come to events. Show your support for the game. Don't, show your support for organisers for the game. Not for the company, for the game. That's all I can say. And that's all we can do. I will continue to do events. I've got the Trans-Tasman coming up, online tournament for Armada. I will give out prize support. I will do my best. It's up to us guys now to continue on what AMG could not do. So yeah. Alright guys. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for listening to me while rambling on. I wish I had some better news today, but it has kind of absolutely destroyed me. This game has as I said, we're almost, Fly Casual's almost 10 years old. I've been playing this game for 10 years, and it's been a massive part of my life, and it's an understatement. I said I've traveled around the whole of Australia and to the US to play a game, and I've met some great friends. I've made some great friends, met amazing players like all of you guys, and thanks to you for your support to the channel, and all the love that we get from you guys. I'm and other content creators too. It's just been amazing. It's not a goodbye. I'm just venting, and I wanted to vent this morning, and that's what I've done. But please continue on playing. Let the dice continue to roll, and that's my best advice to you. Alright guys, we'll leave it as it is. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Remember, like, subscribe, follow us on the socials, and fly casual.